Hello, Christina's World Kitchen. I'm Christina Martinez Williams, and I am going to make a delicious, refreshing, crunchy salad tonight. We are having chicken. That's the protein that Kylie chose, and I wanted to use some of our cucumbers and some of our fresh vegetables, and we are going to have this amazing salad. So I'm going to grab something to mix this with. I forgot to grab my spoons. I'm going to use wooden spoons to mix this. You do not have to use a wooden spoon, but I find it to be easier. And this is so simple. The hardest part is just that you are cutting up the veggies. So the girls decided to swap me a responsibility in the house, which means they have responsibilities that they have to do to contribute to our family and our household. And one of those that they do not like to do is the dishwasher, emptying the dishwasher and loading the dishwasher. So I asked them yesterday if they would like to swap that responsibility with me for one of my responsibilities. And they said yes after they learned what it was, which was prepping the food before we eat. So tonight they cut up all the veggies and the fruit and the cucumbers. They cut everything up and I emptied the dishwasher during that time. It was a great swap, and we'll see if they want to continue it or not, but they will have that choice each day. So this is, the only thing that takes time is the preparation of the cutting, and I was checking my chicken. Tell me where you're watching from. If you like fresh and refreshing crunchy salads, give me thumbs up, hearts, share this, and put like them. And then if this is one that you want to try as you see it unfold, put try it in the comments. I would love to know. All right, let's get started. So I have 4 cups of cucumbers, and they're cut into little triangles. You can make them into, these are a little bit bigger, but you can make them into a little bit smaller triangles depending on the size of the cucumbers that you have. So I have 4 cups of cucumbers, and then I have 3 cups or 3 different bell peppers, different colors. You can use all the same color. You can use all green if you want, but they'll be more sweet with the red and yellow and orange, just a slightly higher carbs because of the sweetness. So I have red, yellow, and orange bell peppers cut into little chunks, and like little tiny bite-sized chunks. So that's like 3 cups worth of bell peppers. And I'm going to mix those first, and then I'm going to add another ingredient, mix that, and then add 2-3 more ingredients. So this is a great veggie salad that the whole family can love, and it's refreshing. It's super refreshing. If you think that it would be refreshing, I'm just looking at my chicken. I gotta stir it. If you think that it would be refreshing, put refreshing in the comments so far or as you see it unfold. My chicken is just basic. Kylie, I wanted it cut in strips, and I added basil and onion and garlic, onion powder and garlic and pepper and pink salt and a little bit of paprika. Okay, so now I am adding a cup of sliced strawberries. We made them, the girls made them varying sizes. They're not going to be in big chunks. You want them in somewhat small chunks. Some of these are really small chunks and some of them are big chunks. Bigger, not really, they're mostly small. This gives it a nice sweetness. So this is like, it is a lime, it's gonna have lime flavor to it. But it's like sweet, it's gonna be sweet and tangy lime. Maybe I should call it that. Okay, now we're going to add, we have 4 more ingredients. We're gonna add the juice of 2 limes, green limes. In Spanish, lime is the same word, so you only can differentiate if you tell what the color is of the lime. All right, there's 1/2. Tell me where you're watching from. I would love to say hi. And if you think that this salad seems like it's going to be refreshing, put refreshing in the comments. And this is a great side for anything. You could grill your meat. You could just pan sear it like we're doing. You could, there's so many options of the ways that you could cook your meat. And then this is a great side on the side. And then this would, I mean, if you do that and then you have like my tortillas from last night or any of my breads, crackers, So many options, or you could just have this and your chicken. All right, there is now 2 juiced limes in here. I want to mix it. And then I'm going to add 4 tablespoons or 1/4 cup of sweetener. This is allulose monk fruit, my favorite, and it is this brand from Amazon. Impact is the brand. Monk fruit allulose blend. That is all that's in there is monk fruit and allulose. So I want to mix that. Now this salad is one that if you have the ability time-wise to let it sit a little bit in the fridge and get cold, as well as like all the flavors mix, that's great. If you don't, it's still going to be amazing. But it's a great one also to bring to share at a party. Maybe if you're celebrating Labor Day weekend this weekend, this might be one to take with you. If you're going to something that you can bring something to share. The last 2 ingredients more is this apple cider vinegar from Bragg's. This is the brand. Apple cider vinegar, 2 teaspoons. 1, 2. Okay, 2 teaspoons of that. And now we are going to mix it. And we'll have one more, actually before I mix it, I'm going to add my one more ingredient, which is a 1/2 teaspoon of pink salt. You could do this to taste if you want after, but start with a 1/2 teaspoon. All right, I'm going to mix it a little bit and then add my little bit left. Oh no, some of it fell out. Before I add all of it to one space. There's a little bit more right here. Okay. Now we have it ready to go. Look at how beautiful and rich in color it is. It has this nice juicy lime, tangy, sweet and tangy lime. So delicious. So make sure you try this one. Tell me refreshing in the comments, the word refreshing, if you think that it looks refreshing or sounds refreshing. And let me know if you try it. A great one to have. And have a wonderful day. The photo bomber Joe, my husband. From my house to your kitchen, global flavors and healthy plates from around the world.